Welcome, Aries, to your February messages. Please keep in mind that these messages are not meant for everyone. This is a general reading, and you are responsible for your own decisions in life, okay? So, don't take this as literal advice. If you need to, consult a professional. It's always a good option. I love professionals. People who are very good at what they do and have integrity. So, with that, let's dive into your February messages. We're going to start off with the Connolly Tarot deck. A little bit of Tiger's Eye on there for you. Sending the vibes. Let's see what they have to say for you. Coming in strong, as usual. I love a good Aries. You're so bold, fun, brave, funny. Alright, so right out the get-go. Oh boy. Okay, we've got the Moon and the Three of Cups. Okay, so not great news right out the bat. Doesn't mean that it has to be. But the first message that I got was like, yo, someone's... It might even be you doing the third party thing. Or it's possible that you're just kind of clearing this. It's up for clearing right now. Let's get some more cards and just move on from that. And, you know, there are no mistakes in life. There's only lessons, right? And it's all up to how we choose to respond to a situation. And I think the Aries are very skilled at making the most out of just about anything. Laughing it off, playing their way through it. Just make sure that you're forgiving and you're not holding on to any past resentments or just kind of cursing people with your thoughts, with your words, your intentions. Just, people are people. We can't take that shit personally. All we can do is try to take better care of ourselves. And, you know, have integrity, as I said before. There's a lot about integrity here, so it's a theme. And I guess they just want me to keep talking on this since nothing else is coming out. You know, looks aren't everything. If people want to get into this weird, oh boy, like, some people just, it's all about looks for them and the next best thing and the next best thing. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune came out sort of upside down, but we'll look at it right side up for now. But I'll put it back upside down. So, man, what's up? Is someone doing you wrong? What is going on here? Or you did? Either way, the lesson's gonna be learned, right? It's just gonna be. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, we... Oh man, what's going on? Nine of Swords. Feeling worried. So if you're the one doing the third party thing or sneaky behavior, maybe you're worried someone's gonna find out, or maybe because this type of thing has happened to you in the past, you're worried that it can happen again. It doesn't mean that it will. People aren't always going to be that way, and that's what it's so important about the release in this Moon card. There is this purifying potential here. When things are brought to the light, it's coming up so we can make a new choice, right? Of what it is that we want in our life. You know, if you want a new partner, like really, or if you're with someone, really examine this person that you're interested in closely and ask yourself, is this really someone that I would look back on my life and be like, yeah, I chose the best person that I possibly wanted to spend my beautiful, precious, divine time with. Or maybe you should have gone your own way. Because, Aries, you're super dope. I love you. Always. You guys are just the best. But you're going to help, you're going to learn your own lessons and you're going to help other people learn theirs. So, alright, there's some good news. This is what I like. Alright, this is a little better, sort of. Alright, so Knight of Wands, kind of the Playboy energy. Three of Wands, someone kind of coming along to help you get out. I'm like, is it me? Is it this reading to help you get out of this, like, this trap? I don't know why I'm saying trap. Jeez. Maybe you feel like they tricked you. I don't know, but like, players only love you when they're playing. Starts coming in my head right now. But the choice is really up to you whether or not you want to let this type of behavior continue in your life. You can get in the boat with this person that's trying to help you get out of here, or you can be like, no, I think I might stay, do another round, just go round and round, maybe, I don't know. And maybe it's just straight up like a behavior in your life. Maybe it has nothing to do with a person. Maybe this is straight up just like an indulgence that is not good for you. But the choice is really up to you. This is about making wishes in some ways. It's about a lot of things, but there's a lot of intense feelings here. Maybe with this person in this reading, man, sorry, again, it's general, so it could be all over the place, but maybe with this person, the emotions are just so intense. It's really hard to walk away from it. So much about it feels so right. And look at the colors, though. In this moon card and in this card, it's like, maybe there's something being hidden from you. Maybe it's not, like, what's in the 10th cup? Or maybe it's like that person's cup isn't all the way in it, They got one foot out the door, always waiting for the next best thing kind of thing, for it to come along. That's very unstable. So let's see if anything else wants to come out from here, and if not, we'll just move on to the, okay, there it is. Page of Pentacles. What I'm hearing is to be practical. Turn your focus back to yourself, back to what is the most responsible thing that you can do financially. Really put some positive intentions and actions into what it is that you want to be doing to create more income in your life. They say the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. So just because you may already have some income coming in doesn't mean that you can't go ahead and expand, right? And when you do this, it is an investment in yourself. And then you start to operate and vibrate at a new level where some people will start to reflect that back to you, because you're loving yourself the most that you possibly can, looking out for you, making sure that you're number one. And the more that you do that, other people will be like, oh, you're number one, and reflect that back to you, and it's awesome. So, and this could just be straight up news, and also there's foot on the books, so, do a little bit of research. If someone's coming with an offer towards you, maybe they want to go into business with you, or maybe this is just about looking into your own thing. Research what you need to research about what it is that you want to get into. Try. If you don't try, you never know if it could work. But look into it. Be practical. but also take risks. Again, you know, you are responsible for your own decisions. So, and then here we have the Tower card on the bottom of the deck. So I just feel like straight up someone has been, you're learning some lessons about things that just, they weren't meant to stand the test of time. Some things just gotta go. And maybe it's a person that you've allowed into your life, or a person that you keep in your life, doing these possibly toxic cycles with. So just evaluate. You do become like the person, the 5 people you spend the most time with. So just kind of do a little inventory, check in on yourself, and be like, yo, are these people really good for me? So let's move on to the Starseed Oracle deck. And then we'll do the Lightworker Oracle deck wanted to come out too, so. Yeah. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. There's a whole new world available to you the more you invest into yourself. Really put some, just kind of think outside of yourself. What kind of needs can be filled by you that don't just benefit you, they benefit everybody around you, to help you move into alignment. Let's go ahead and just read on this. I wanted to do reading on this. Okay. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You are likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in the important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open, and to try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? Yeah, that seems pretty fitting with some of the other stuff that I was saying with the Connolly tarot deck. And then we'll just go ahead and finish off with this Lightworker Oracle. And yeah, I hope this is resonating for you. If it is, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe, share with an Aries that you know maybe, or maybe just someone that you want to share this with. So, let's see what comes out. And this deck was given to me by an Aries, so I love that. Okay. 2 cards, 27 and 28. Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ, and Master Hilarion, and Archangel Raphael. Always make sure that you are not giving your power away to anything outside of you, okay? All is within, my loves. All is within, right? All is within, right here. Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. This is that Christ consciousness. You can be one with God's source, with love. I mean, even the energy that is this Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael, like, if you really tap in, I would say they're no more powerful than you. They're just here to help illuminate what it is that you also have within you, your potential. So, let us read. Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. You are elevating your vibration towards the frequency of limitless supply and unconditional love. Spiritually, you are reaching for a high level of attainment. Past pain and self-defeating behaviors shall no longer have a place in your heart. Christ consciousness is an expression of divine love that comes straight from the universal heart. It triggers a transmutation, an evolution so absolute that we are irrevocably changed. We increasingly become an embodied expression of pure divine will and an unwavering expression of divine love for all who are in need. This process takes lifetimes to complete. As you proceed, you will receive countless blessings to support your journey and fulfill your sole purpose of serving love. There will also be tests. These give the spirit a chance to develop mastery. There will be tests of forgiveness. It is easier to forgive when you don't harbor resentment at natural limitations, which is like being angry at the sun for not shining at night. Natural laws prevail, so whether we are speaking of the sun, a child, or ourselves as we grow, compassion allows forgiveness to flow more easily. There will also be tests of power. As you grow, you will become more powerful. You can use that power to help or hinder others, to manipulate them through fear, or encourage them with love. You can nurture yourself on your path, or you can relentlessly criticize yourself for your errors. You can claim your powers come from some superiority you possess, or you can see yourself as a surrendered vehicle animated in purposeful action through the grace of the divine. You may feel you need to sacrifice yourself for others, but you are just as much in need of love as any other being on this planet. When you are full and overflowing, what you share with others can enhance you and them. It is not a choice between what nurtures you and what nurtures others, as if though those were competing needs. In the realm of the Christ, what nurtures you is actually nurturing for all. When you are feeling diminished or drained, you have been pulled out of the higher frequencies of peace and kindness to yourself, become trapped in unforgiveness or power games, or seduced by the lesser truths of another rather than the truth of your own heart. Christ calls to you now to receive his love for you and to allow your own heart to feel the grace and healing of this. It can be a challenge to learn to love another in a way that does not harm you. Perhaps you learned that love was about making yourself less in order to help another feel like more. This is not love, nor is it consciously chosen sacrifice. It is a heart acting out its scars from the past. Your heart deserves to experience real love. As you gently claim this for yourself, you will find much strength within, much respect for yourself, and a willingness to receive much good in your life. It is time for you to embrace the higher expression of the Christ love within you. You have as much right to experience love, respect, and forgiveness as another. Sharing love in any way brings you closer to your spiritual mission this lifetime. It also attracts prosperity and abundance. Let the love in. You do not have to suffer to grow now. You just need to let love flow. The invocation for this is, I call on the unconditional love of the Christ in the form of Christ consciousness, the sacred, peaceful, kind, and generous nature of my own heart. I open to receive an abundance of loving kindness from the universe in unlimited forms of blessing. I allow myself to give and receive freely. All that I want and need comes to me in accordance with the loving intelligence of divine timing. I feel much gratitude in my heart for the loving blessings and grace of the universe. May the light and love of the true Christ bless the hearts of all living beings, bringing peace, joy, and divine love. Through my own free will, so be it. Alright, so number 28, Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael, and then we will let you go. Oh, this feels very synchronistic, no? I love when that happens. Okay, so part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and to use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. The mind of a Lightworker needs spiritual light, information, understanding, and wisdom in the same way that the human bodies need food, water, and clean air. The hunger for wisdom can push you to seek knowledge, and this can be a healthy impulse. However, if you love knowledge so much that you keep seeking without taking time to digest, integrate, and apply what you have learned, you may end up confused or mentally exhausted. If you are forgetful, stressed, mentally fatigued, or plodding when you are usually bright, you need some mental time out. The mind rarely rests except through meditation, and even then rest is not guaranteed. Resting the mind can be a tricky thing for intellectually oriented or highly creative people. Learning to switch off mentally will help you remember and apply what you are learning, so that you grow not only in knowledge, but also in wisdom. You have been absorbing a lot of new information. You may feel you have so many tasks to do that you don't know where to start, or that if you stop to rest, you will never get through it all. This is causing you mental stress, which is diminishing your productivity. It is time to slow down and cleanse your mind with the assistance of Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael, or the assistance of your Christ consciousness. That is my preferred method. These are just expanders, people trying to show you, or energies showing you what's possible for doing it yourself. So, sit without the distraction of telephone, computer, mobile phone, music, television, or radio. Take a few moments of silence. Say the invocation below and then imagine and intend, visualize, or feel a fresh, pale green energy wash through you. Focus on this for a second or two. Then just relax and enjoy the mental cleansing. You will recognize when you have had sufficient mental rest, because you shall feel a peaceful sense of vibrancy and inspiration. When you let go in this way, switching off and taking a step back, new approaches and ideas come to your mind. So work according to your own creative rhythms. You may find you work best in short, productive bursts punctuated by mental rest. If this is how you need to live for a time, honor that. Be kind to your mind. It can help you accomplish your divine journey. This oracle also comes with a message for you. If you are interested in healing that involves the mind, If you are interested in healing that involves the mind, whether this be psychology, psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, hypnosis, NLP, philosophy, or a course of study, you are encouraged to explore it. If you feel inspired to work with your belief systems through affirmations or other techniques for mental reprogramming, such as guided relaxations and meditations, you are encouraged in this too. Your mind is developed and powerful, and you will work well with such techniques. I call upon the healing grace of Christ consciousness, Master Hilarion, and Archangel Raphael, who love me unconditionally. May my own mind now gain rest, clearing, and refreshment. May I be assisted through unconditional love for mental healing and the development of my mind in service to my spiritual life purpose. Please help me let go mentally to allow for positive healing changes to happen. I ask for the grace I need to access all helpful knowledge, understanding, and wisdom necessary for me to fulfill my divine purpose. May my mind become peaceful, clear, and refreshed. May all beings be free from mental anguish through the grace and unconditional love of the divine. Through my own free will, so be it. Well, that was a lot more reading than I was planning on, but that's what they wanted for y'all. So, I hope that you enjoyed this. I love you so much wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Remain in your integrity and love of self, your Christ consciousness. I vote your victory. Thank you.